What do you get when you mix politics, South Carolina, and a dash of Trump? A Republican primary that's more entertaining than a reality TV show. And let me tell you, the cast of this show is nothing short of stellar. We've got Nancy Mace, a former Trump supporter turned critic, who seems to have mastered the art of political gymnastics. Then there's Nikki Haley, who despite Trump's threats, continues to rake in the big bucks. And let's not forget Ron DeSantis, who unfortunately had to bow out due to high costs. But the star of the show? None other than the former president himself, Donald Trump, whose influence, while still significant, doesn't seem to guarantee victory in every GOP primary. It's a veritable smorgasbord of political intrigue and power plays, with South Carolina serving as the perfect backdrop. And just like any good reality show, there's plenty of drama, suspense, and unexpected twists to keep you on the edge of your seat. So buckle up, folks. It's time to dive into this political roller coaster. Now imagine this. You're Nancy Mace. You've worked for Trump. You've supported him. And then bam, you're criticizing him on live TV during the Capitol riots. Picture this. You're in the heart of the storm. The Capitol is under siege, and you're in the middle of it all. You've got your loyalty badge pinned to your chest, but something doesn't feel right. The man you've stood by, the one you've supported, isn't acting quite like the leader you know. So, what do? Well, if you're anything like our friend Nancy, you grab the bull by the horns and call him out publicly, on live television. You plead with him to step up, to calm the chaos. You express your heartbreak, your anger at the scene unfolding before you. But here's the kicker. When it's time for your South Carolina primary, you backtrack. You pull a full 180, a political pirouette, if you will. You tone down your previous criticism, and it's back to the Trump bandwagon. It's like a political dance, a tango of tact and strategy. One step forward, two steps back. It's a delicate balance, maintaining your integrity while playing the political game. And Nancy Mace? She's dancing like she's on Dancing with the Stars. And you've got to wonder, did this dance help her win? Did this careful choreography of criticism and support strike a chord with the voters? Or was it all just a grand performance, a spectacle for the audience? Talk about a plot twist, right? But hold on, the twists and turns don't stop there. Okay, remember when your parents told you that money can't buy happiness? Well, in politics, it can buy you quite a lot. Let's dive into the world of campaign finance reports, the hallowed scrolls of political fortune-telling. They say numbers never lie, and these numbers are telling quite a tale. Picture this. Former President Donald Trump's campaign is like a leaky boat, taking on water in the form of mounting legal expenses. His campaign's financial situation is more roller coaster than smooth sailing, with enough twists and turns to make even the most seasoned sailor seasick. On the other hand, we have Nikki Haley's campaign, steady as a rock, attracting big donors like bees to honey. It's like she's throwing a political fundraiser party and everyone's invited. Trump's threats? They're like pesky flies at her picnic, easily swatted away. Then there's President Joe Biden, with his campaign spending habits looking more like a shopaholic on Black Friday than a measured budget-conscious entity. But hey, who needs a budget when you're the president, right? So, who knew? In politics, having a fat wallet can be more important than having a big heart. All right, we've reached the final act of our drama. Let's see how our characters fare. In this corner, weighing in at a hefty amount of controversy, we've got our House Republican who dared to vote for Trump's impeachment. The bell rings, the crowd roars, and oh, it's a knockout. Down for the count, folks. It seems that in the political boxing ring of South Carolina, siding against Trump packs quite the punch. Now let's shift our gaze to the undercard, where we've got the Trump-like candidates and the moderates duking it out. Talk about a clash of the titans. It's like watching a political version of The Avengers, but instead of superpowers, they've got campaign funds and Twitter followers. The Trump-like candidates, with their capes of controversy fluttering in the wind, are trying to ride the wave of Trump's popularity. But wait, what's this? The moderates, armed with their shields of reason, are not backing down. They're holding their ground, stubborn as a mule in the middle of the road. The bell rings again, signaling the end of the match. The crowd is on their feet, the tension is palpable. And the verdict? Well, it's a mixed bag. Some Trump-like candidates have triumphed, while others have stumbled. The moderates have had their victories and their losses. The political landscape of South Carolina remains as diverse and unpredictable as a weather forecast. And there you have it, folks. The South Carolina Republican primary, where politics meets reality TV. Stay tuned for the next episode.